University Red Leafs. And we've yet to have a rally, as that will be an ace, as a captain for Mexico drops this in for an untouched ace. Back-to-back aces for Barbados. And Barbados will be taking on Canada. Still to come tonight. Costa Rica, the first serve, getting across. This will be hit out. And no touch. Effective offense. On the move is Figueroa, the setter and captain. The block going up, and Costa Rica has tied things at 3. Figueroa getting down low to make that set over to the right side, and the swing is a good one. Romero drops that in. Just a single blocker up, Costa Rica. Able to recycle the ball once again from the right side. 2 blockers up, but it's a nice swing. Figueroa, he'll run to the middle. The block a little late getting there, and it will be a kill. But we have seen one of the changes. It's a minor one. We'll get to that in just a moment. Figueroa over to the right side, the block going up. Nice job by Mexico to go back over to the left side this time and work it through. The kill, Gomez scores. Spin on the serve. Trying to turn into a dump, unable to do so. Left side, oh, you could hear the block and getting up there. Franco, something to cheer about early on. Once again, powerful spin on that serve, but handled by Costa Rica, able to make a left side attack, dug up in the back. Figueroa going over to the left side. He'll send that to position 6. Scramble on the Costa Rica side, they'll pop it over, it's a free ball. Right side swing. Mexico up by 4 points, make that 3 points. As iced on the serve. Here's Brenes getting the serve across. Figueroa trying to pass this one up. It'll be a middle run that goes into the net. And you can see from both sides here now in San Jose, it's not the same time as what we're at right now. I believe an hour difference. Left side swing coming off the hand of Gomez. There, but he's able to get by. Couple of blockers there, and there will be no touch, and it'll be coming back for his second serve. And he'll pick up the ace. Just joining us, this is the 3rd match of the day. Another ace coming off the hand of Gomez. 4 straight points for Mexico and Canada. That serve clipping the tape coming across. The set coming from the backcourt. Figueroa on the move, set from the 3-meter line. It was a pipe ball that couldn't finish. Not too much power on that one. The block going up. 3 players were there on the Mexico side. Now Costa Rica trying this from behind the attack line. This wilts that in to score. Costa Rica will need to string some points together here. Figueroa going over to the left side. That powers up and goes way up. Off play for U Sports here in Canada. That would not be a rule. The ball hits the roof. It is immediately done. Going off the block, Costa Rica. Here's Dobles. Already has a couple of aces. Nice top spin on that one. Right side delivery. There he is with his second rotation serving. Gets that ball across Figueroa. It'll be a middle run. The block going up. Mexico able to recycle. Now over to the right side. Couple of blockers there. This goes cross court, and this will go out of play and drop on that text here on the. Will go on either end of the court. Figueroa back over to the right side and working that through with pace. Romero serving. Oviedo. The libero out there right now, but referees don't blow the whistle as obvious at any of these obvious points, as you could put it. So there you go, another example. And Martinez off the serve. It'll be a Costa Rica point. Alvarado. Figueroa back over to the left side. It's a give and go. That's popped up, and Alvarado jumping over the side. Mexico with a 7-point lead in the opening set. Make it a 6-point lead off of that service error. Left side swing, and Mexico will is hit. Back to the action here with a 7-point lead for Mexico. Right side swing is going to go out untouched, and a point. Orozco, born in 2009. Most of the team born in 2009. Block coming back over, and Flores. That goes down the line hard. Romero picking at this Continental Cup. Back row run coming off of Gomez. Figueroa. Yeah, he's had a few aces tonight. The Mexicans able to keep the ball alive, and now it's a left side swing hard into the block. Good job by Costa Rica to get a couple of blockers up. But one of the best swings we've seen from Costa Rica. No points to give for Costa Rica. They need to get this ball over. Couple of contacts now over to the right side. Does this get across? No. It is done. The Mexicans will take this one. They really had it from the start. Some impressive serving early on from Figueroa. He was from Mexico. Here's Figueroa getting us back underway, the captain, with the first serve in his second set. And Costa Rica hoping for it. Here Murillo Dobles sending the ball across. Figueroa, it'll be a middle run, the block going up, but the kill for Mexico. With the toss. Good power, hoping to catch the line, and that's just going to go out of play. Standing serve, and we're back underway. Picked up in the back from the man who just served, Brenes. Joust at the net. Good power, Alvarado. Mexico coming out to an early lead and cruising from there. Figueroa staying off of the net, doing a good job getting it over to the left side. 3 straight points for Costa Rica. Once again going to work is Rubio. It's my appreciation and thanks to Rubio. Middle block, Mexico will score. Now back-to-back point. Plays in the middle position. No libero out there right now for Mexico. Alvarado has that rejected. Will the second time be a charm? Alvarado goes off the block to score. Ramirez. Now Figueroa over to the right side with a bullet. And this play is going to be blown down. Figueroa. Oh, out of the back. Beautiful. Trying to study their opponents. They don't know much about each other. These are new teams starting just to play. And Figueroa, no chance there, so it'll be back-to-back points for Costa Rica at this Continental Cup. Diving over to his left was Oviedo, the libero. And Campos, the libero. This time from behind the service line. Goes hard to Campos, position 6. Sent over shallow, taking out the setter. So out of system. Rubio. Campos, too much on that on the overpass, but it gets over. Costa Rican fans making some noise. But that was noisy. And Franco just getting that across. Campos diving forward, and Franco will send that over. An errant ball, and this will go right back, and that was a poor play. That'll be 4. Mexico ahead by 2 points. Figueroa, the captain, goes into the net. He's had some success at his dobles. Figueroa, left side, a couple of blockers there, and once again he's heating up. It was a service error. Let's see if he gets this across. Oh, he picks up an ace. Sometimes you just bring it up, they get motivated. Romero. He's been impressive in the front row, delivers this ball across. Dobles able to make the set. Sent into a soft spot, but the pancake keeping it alive. 3 contacts by Mexico. All started by that pancake from Figueroa. It's just a lone blocker. Second set, trailing 1-0. 3 players getting up there for Mexico, but last touch is Brenes. Middle run, and there's the kid. Will head off and join his teammates. Middles rotate front to back. Left side picked up by Figueroa. Taking out the setter, however. Off the block. Couple of good plays there by Romero. Now no libero on the Costa Rica side in this rally. Once again. Figueroa, fake in the middle. There was delay in the block coming over, and this ball will be sent out. Figueroa, set from behind the 3-meter line. Rubio, hoping to crank it off the block, but will drop it. Arias, float serve. Good pace on that ball. Lee coming out there on the floor as the setter. Let's see how he runs the offense. Well, he's not going to. As they're out of system, sending that ball across. Now Figueroa getting one hand up, able to pump this ball up. Now out of system for the Mexicans. And a big reject. Alvarado, good spin on the serve. Figueroa set from the 3-meter line. And Romero picks up the kick. 6 green shirts out there for the Mexicans. Let's see what they can do with no libero here. 3 blockers going up. We've seen that a few times, but this. Orozco goes with the off-speed serve. Oh, all kinds of power. Once again, Romero. So impressive to watch. There's the attack from the 3-meter line, popped up, and this will be a kill. Romero gets the job. Back set. Oh, the block. Romero getting over. Figueroa, Continental Cup, 8 teams trying to qualify for the World Championship. Player at the net. Big toss. Booming serve. Lone blocker up Figueroa, taken out of making that set. Campos gets a hand on it. Once again, the Mexicans out of system. That's root by 3. Standing serve coming off the hand of Brenes. Serve. And Romero still in the back row. Let's see if he comes out of the back. Meantime, on the Costa Rica side, it was Campos with that first contact. Right side swing, that's popped up. Campos trying to settle this one down. It'll be a free ball for the Mexicans. Figueroa making the first contact. So again, out of system. Setting up in the back as his team will serve the ball across. Costa Rica looking to string some points together here. That goes hard down the line and no chance for. And the horn's going to go. Deficit for Costa Rica. Figueroa. Hard off the block. Public address announcer doing a great job trying to get this crowd going. That's going to go off the shoulder. No points to give for Costa Rica, but they're going to give a point up here. Coming off of the hand of the captain, Alvarado. And his team will have to come up with something as they trail 2-0 against Mexico. Only have silver and bronze here at this tournament. And we are back underway in set number 3. serve, the captain for Mexico. Mishandled in the back, out of system. Costa Rica sending a ball over. It was a roll shot. Figueroa back over to the right side. And this is going to drop in. And that Alvarado. That was handled. Oviedo. Romero. Good pace on that serve. Down the line. Oviedo able to keep the ball alive. And there you go, Romero. 5 though from his head coach, Eduardo. Roll shot that goes in from behind the service line. No libero on this rally for Costa Rica, but who's had some impressive connections out of the middle tonight. Sends that ball across. First and third contact coming from Watson Brenes. Brenes, nice delivery. Cedeno Arias sending that back inside of the court. Now Mexico able to run in system. Out of the back row is Romero. Push over to the left side. Couple of blockers there. Celebrate. Mitorena taking Campos down to the ground. It's a free ball for Mexico. Will they go back to Romero? No, it'll be a middle run, and it's a wise play. Is alive when the Olympics were taking place in Vancouver. Back underway after that Costa Rica timeout. Figueroa going over to Romero. He's going to drop that 2. Watson Brenes, standing serve once again. Handled in position 6 by Romero. And there is a bullet from the left side from Gonzalez. 3 players serve receive, picked up by Costa Rica. Figueroa, right side. The defense collapses for Mexico. Not too much pace on that Costa Rica attack, but it caused some trouble. Now trying to settle things down. And that third ball was taken by Cedeno Arias. Although Murillo Dobles wanted that, but despite Figueroa. Oh, nice connection. So I'm not as comfortable with the centimeters. I can just tell you, yeah, that player's pretty tall. Figueroa. Alvarado sends it to position 6. The Mexicans, bit of a scramble, but coming through is Romero. To the back row for his second rotation serving in this set. Off-speed serve. Just a lone blocker going up. Romero is shut down. You can see a flag being held up in the crowd here, but oh, Alvarado. The back row is a great serve. Campos gets underneath that one, gets that to his setter. 3 contacts by Costa Rica, and that's a big sign. On the Mexico side. And it will be start filling the stands shortly. Getting set for that men's match. The Canada-Barbados match still to come. Figueroa taken out, so out of system, the Mexicans going to work. A couple of blockers there, and Gonzalez works it through. Moving well to net to put up that opposition. Hasn't necessarily worked every time. A couple of blockers there, but this time it's Costa. Ending serve. Quick delivery. Gonzalez taking out the setter. Campos takes that shallow. Alvarado. Mexico with his team leading by 7 points. Oh, make it 8 points now. Playing Canada tomorrow in the later matchup. So despite the Gonzalez Gomez, so much power, comes right back on the Mexico side. There was a solid block. We've seen a few substitutions coming up for Mexico shortly, including Figueroa returning to the setting position. Meantime, it's Romero and Zua Perez. So much power comes back onto the Mexico side. The play is going to be blown down. You could tell from the toss that was not going to be from Rio Dobles. Rio Dobles. Popped up out of system. Campos getting it over to the right side. Back row run. Gonzalez couldn't finish. There's a back. Down to knees Gonzalez to play the ball over to the left side. Romero. Oh, he saw a wide open court. Couple of blockers there, and it will be. Couple of blockers there. This will land at these fans energized. I can see a couple of Mexican flags beneath me here. Figueroa, middle run. Now a free ball for Mexico, trying to finish things off in match number 1 of this tournament, and the Continental Cup will start off on a nice note for the Mexicans as they pick up a victory convincingly in the third set, 25-14, taking it in straight sets.